Good morning, good day, good evening, hello. Welcome to Saturday Solutions, and you are on kdmoonchild's world. I'm Katie, and hello and welcome. You're new here, I'm so excited to see you. If you're one of my return viewers, thank you for coming. I know this tends to be a long reading, but we cover a lot of material that is very important for us. So why don't I can go through and start, explaining all the cards and all the names and all the positions and what they mean and everything. But why don't we just do that as we go? I will tell you up here in the corner, these are special messages just because it's Mercury retrograde. And we also have our moon card, which if you follow me every week this month, we've had a card with a message from the moon. Since we have so much astrological activity going on, that is strongly connected to the moon. I believe that has to do with the weather as well. The weather doesn't have to do with the moon. The moon has to do with the weather. Anyhow, why don't we get started? The basic premise of this is you have a cross showing, here, use your pointer, a cross showing the four directions. In the center of the cross, we have the horizon and our awareness of what we see in that horizon. Okay? The other cards on the outside, on the peripheral, help to kind of explain and guide to keep us on track as we go around we cross across the center from one point to the next in the different directions. We always begin in the sunset position because that is our current position. It's also our past, and it's where we tend to be focused right now. It's kind of in the moment as well. And so let's begin there. Oh my goodness, second week in a row we've gotten this. A lot of focus on the past. What happened in the past? How did it happen here? With me? In my lifetime? I'm confused. I need support. How do I find it? This card is telling us we need to access the ancient ones once more. We're supposed to be on this vision quest, remember? Part of the vision quest was get in touch with, connect with, and talk to your ancestors and even those who came before them. You have the clarity of your third eye, so you don't need to see it with your eyes open. It may feel like your heart is turned upside down, but actually it's using its widest part to balance and ground itself so that it can receive the unconditional, wonderful, glowing love that's coming in through your third eye and through your crown. It is such a powerful force that is warming up behind us. And I'm looking this also as this is that blue moon, full moon coming up. Yeah. It's starting to warm up. As the new moon starts to fade, We're going through that vision quest and we're learning what we are supposed to be getting rid of, because it doesn't serve us anymore. We need to let it go, release it. If it is something that you need to throw it in the trash, throw it in the trash. If you can give it away to help pay it forward, give it away and help pay it forward. In everything you do, in every aspect like that you do, it comes back. It comes back to you. Okay? Stop being so focused on the past also right now, as the future is about to fall in your lap. It's so close. I know for a fact, well, because my spirit guides showed me this during Lionsgate and every day since the 8th of August. Everything you are familiar with and take for granted is about to change massively, abruptly change. If you're not aware, this is what the ancient ones are telling us. This is part of why we're being pulled through 3 dimensions at once. And when the energy needs to be focused on one or the other, you're in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th dimension right now. Ever since Lionsgate opened up, that's where we're at. Because the veil in between is very, very, very faint, thin. You're standing in all 3 of those at once. Sometimes your needs and your energies are going to be needed, like maybe in the 4th dimension. So that's going to pull energy out of the one above and the one below to fulfill that energy need. Well, those parts of you that are in the 3rd and 5th dimensions are going to feel that. So yeah, there's your energy roller coaster. Don't let that scare you. It is exhausting. But so is becoming a butterfly to the caterpillar. Caterpillar has no idea why stuff is being pulled and stretched and tweaked and flattened and changed into a completely different being. So our metamorphosis and transformation is going to be is being. It's not going to be, because we're in it. It's happening to us. This is what I'm trying to explain to you, the energy shifts that we're all feeling. So, where do we want to be? Let's take a look at the sunrise, our new beginning, our tomorrow card. Let's see what we got here. Yes. Oh, I could not agree more. I love it. I love this. How powerful. Oh, I forgot to say, this card reading is for entertainment purposes only. I hope you enjoy yourself. Thank you for being here. Okay. Sorry about that. I digress. Where we want to be, we want to have the power of community. We are one. We are a community. It's reaching out to it, to those who need help. And if you need help, that's what community is all about. It's reaching out, helping. and receiving, reaching out, giving and receiving. That is the power of community. Pardon me, I need a drink of water. Okay, sorry about that. So that is our promise. That's our new beginning. What's exciting about that is it's an 8 card. It's a card of accomplishment, a card of action, and a card of mastery. So when we gather around and understand the power of community, being there for each other, being your brother's keeper and carer, I have to put it that way. We have to start caring for each other and stop looking at each other as though, well, what do you have that I don't have? Well, can I be your friend? Or what's your opinion? Well, I don't agree, so I can't be around you. Hey, stop it. Stop the division. It does nothing for anyone. There's no power in singularity that way. Okay? The power is in connecting in community. And if you look at these little beings in this card, we've got fairies, and they're little ones. Like this is a baby fairy, and this baby fairy is connected to the energy coming out of the snail. Even this butterfly or moth is glowing with energy. And all these spots in the back, whether they're fireflies or stars or more fairies, down here, same here, little light beings. Even the mushrooms have a glow. Do you understand what this card is saying? Everything in this card is communicating with each other in perfect balance and harmony. There's not too much light and there's not too much darkness. It all has to balance. That's what and where we need to be. That's our goal. Harmony, balance, integrity, honor, and respect. Open communication that glows with prosperity for everyone, and abundance in immeasurable amounts. Okay, well, I think we need to figure out how to get from how do we get from being so focused on the past and kind of single and kind of afraid to stick your head outside because of the changes that are going on and how your energy's being pulled. I explained to you that. So that should give you some comfort. It gives you a base to work from in your vision quest, because you've got a week left. A little over a week, actually. Going to be gathering around as a community to learn what we learned in our vision quests, because I promise you, I'm feeling very strongly that the message is going to be the same for a very huge amount of us, and we're going to be surprised to see that. So let's find out, how do we get there from the ancient ones being comparative and divided, but yet we still have to contact them, because right now they are our base. They're our base ground. Okay? Even though that base ground is fluctuating, that is our base ground. We need a map, which basically shows us the horizon line. How do we get from the past to being in the power of community? Yeah. Oh, I love this. This is great. We get this card a lot here in this particular reading, especially the last couple of years. Sorry, I made a mess of my labels. We have unexpected visitors. They're going to show us the way. This is an exciting card because normally I look at it as the watch for information from unexpected visitors. They're knocking on your door. Make sure you look up as well as down and in every small nook and cranny, because you might miss this little sweet pearl bunny down here. But today, first thing I heard from this card is unexpected visitors are going to show us the way. Relax. Relax. Stop resisting, because if you resist, you won't see those unexpected visitors. And if you do see them, you won't trust them enough to follow them to know the way. Do you hear what I'm telling you? Let go of some of those old ancient beliefs. They don't serve us anymore. Please, please, we have help waiting for us. But we have to let go of our ego and a few other things. So, we need to know what how aware how aware are we going to be to see this in our horizon? Because this is really important. Of course, your unconditional love through your feminine side, and the divine feminine is making her way, and she's the one who's going to show us. But you got to listen to that side of you. When you're in resistance, you're in the masculine side. You're not in the divine feminine. You can't hear her when you're in resistance. She is coming in loud and clear and strong. I got a lot of relief seeing that card. I've been a little concerned about some technological progress, I guess. That is just whammo, started up going extremely fast, and love is running over this vessel. Not only is it running over, it's steaming into the sky, carrying sweet, innocent, passionate love. Those are little pink hearts. See? Don't worry. I said this in a chat on Thursday. Stop worrying. The universe has your back. Quit resisting. The universe has your back. Let it go. Get in flow. Trust this as a fact. Gathering around the power of community, we have to do that. And this card is also for politics as well. All the different factions, all the different people that live in this country and live around the world. We are one. We are humans. We are earthlings. And we better start looking at ourselves that way. Not as Ugandans and Saudi Arabian, Pakistani. Are you Iranian? Are you Russian? Are you? I can go on and on and on. And here in this country, it's about time we start talking about, I was born in America. Do you know what that makes me? That makes me an American. Period. That's it. I'm an American. I'm tired of Latino American or Latinx American. I'm tired of separating people into groups. I'm tired of African American, Native American. Are you Ukrainian? Are you Ukrainian? Are you Russian? Are you people in this country where you came from? My grandparents were born in this country too. So were my great-grandparents. Matter of fact, I think I go back, to 1693 in this country. So I'd say I'm an American, and that's it. Yeah, the people who came here to start me as an American came from Scotland and England. Okay? But I could say I'm Irish American or I'm Scottish American. No, I'm of Scottish descent, but I'm an American. Okay? My ancient ones were Scottish. I don't follow very many Scottish traditions, and I don't know how to cook 90% of Scottish food. Most of it I've never tasted in my life, but you want me to cook American food, by golly gee whiz. Talk to me. I'll give you some recipes that you'll make a tradition in your family. That's all a part of being an American, is being able to make new traditions in your families. This is a really powerful line right here. Don't have to look at how we did things anymore. It's time to do things new. How do we do things new? These new things new. We're going to have some unexpected visitors sent by the divine feminine, and we have to trust them. And our inclination is going to be to want to run away. That's for you to interpret however you choose. But for those of us who stand strong and extend a hand out to these unexpected visitors, we will be able to gather around in the power of community and pull harmony and everything back to what this planet was originally supposed to be. For all the beings that live here, dark, light, happy, sad, they all have a purpose. Wow. So obviously we have a chakra block. I don't get to watch very many card readers anymore when they go live. I try to catch them for a little bit of it when they're on the replay. But I've noticed a lot of people have been doing a lot of chakra-oriented readings lately. You're feeling the energy pull of the dimensional thing. So it's, yeah. Yeah. Holy, yeah. I was just getting ready to say, and what they're getting is ground yourself. Hello, root chakra. The very bottom of my swatch color selection. Stability and security. That's what's blocked. We aren't grounded. We're not even focused on being grounded right now. Because when we're grounded, the root chakra, it's the center for your physical health. It's the center for home, for stability, for survival. It is the center for the energy of the material world. And it is your center point for grounding. When it's balanced, you have physical vitality, you feel safe and secure, you're trusting, you're patient, you're financially secure, you're connected to nature, you have perseverance, you have a strong foundation, you feel healthy and a sense of belonging because you know yourself and where you are in your walk, in your path on this journey. When it's out of balance, hello, ancient ones. You have a lack of energy. You feel insecure. Actually, not only do you feel insecure, but you have a fear of security and safety. What the heck? Is there going to be a prison? Is it going to hold me back? There you go. See? You feel physical weakness. Maybe it's easier for you to stumble, or you just can't. Got to get a nap. Just a 5-minute nap on your 15-minute break in the afternoon. If you get a 15-minute break in the afternoon. And you're really quick to anger. And when you get angry, it's not just a little irritated kind of angry. It's throw something at the damn wall. Angry. And then all of a sudden you're scared about your finances, which makes you procrastinate. And when you procrastinate, that makes you feel anxious. It makes you indecisive. And before you know it, you're greedy. You're the perfect mark for a scammer because you're all worried about, anxious and indecisive about money because you're scared. And so you just want to grab as much as you can from whatever source will let you have it, where maybe you don't have to pay it back. And besides that, you're so self-centered that you're selfish. I will let you define what the word selfish means, because it's different things for different people, according to how you were raised as a child. And I won't tell you what it means to me. And you're just basically out of touch with reality. Now, we need to talk about what is reality. Is this your reality, or society's reality, or the perceived reality of the community, or the combined reality of it all? When this chakra is out of balance, the crystals that you need to use, that you can put in your pocket or carry on you to help you balance back out again. Jet, which is a very black stone. It'll absorb negative energies. Red jasper is a good one. I've got some right here. Kind of looks like, see? Red jasper. Black tourmaline. My black tourmaline fell down behind a dresser. It was done hanging in the window, so I can't show you that one. And onyx. There's many colors of onyx: white, orange, black, starburst. I love onyx, but I live in a part of the world where there's a lot of it, so you can pick it up off the ground here. Any one of those stones, put it in your pocket, put it in, not your purse, put it in make a medicine pouch and wear that around your neck, so that it hangs close to your heart chakra, so that that energy of the stone will keep your chakras in line. Okay? It's great to put in your pocket because, so you got a piece of red jasper, put that in your pocket with your change. It's not a super valuable stone, so if it gets marked up and, you know, you get the dust in your pocket, oh well. That, where your pocket is literally your root chakra. It's like putting it right on top of the weak chakra that it's supposed to feed. Okay? Affirmations for this, you know, the 369. For those of you who are new, we repeat these affirmations 3 times in the morning this week, 6 times midday, and 9 times at the end of your day. That could be at dinner time or when you retire to go to bed. Okay? Tell yourself, I feel safe and secure. And you can say that line 3 times. Or you can put all these lines together and say it 3 times. You see what I'm saying? It's up to you how you do it. It's just 3 times in the morning, 6 times midday, 9 times end of the day. Okay? I feel safe and secure. I am grounded and stable. I trust myself. I have everything I need. My physical needs are abundantly met. I promise. Open your heart and say that with every ounce of emotion you can. Hold your hand over your heart and say that. Hold your hands in the air as you say that. I promise. You keep doing that every day this week, it'll make a difference. It really will fine-tune things. Okay, I'm going to flatten these down because they're no longer our focus. I mean, they are, because they're the basis, they're the crown of the reading, but I'm going to move on. We're going to take a look at the valley next. Going to look at the valley next. Now, this is a place of obstacles. The mountain and the valley are both conditions of obstacles. You know, we're looking at the horizon, right? And having awareness of the horizon as we're journeying to the sunrise. Wow, again. Been a couple weeks since we've used this card here. No, or did I use it recently? Anyway, we got, go forward. You're on a path. If it goes into a valley, you put one foot in front of the other. You get through that valley. Unless it's a cliff. Don't dive off the cliff unless there's nice deep water below, because that'll put you into flow immediately. But you're journeying towards this light in this card. We are journeying towards the light in this card. We will also journey back at some point from this card. And coming through this valley will seem more like the mountains back here. Okay? So while you're in the valley, soak up the light. Don't worry about finding shade. And just keep going. This message is also from Gaia, from the earth. She has just finished giving water to a huge part of this country and is getting ready to give massive heat following it. That's going to that creates a fog. Don't be blinded in the fog. Put one foot in front of the other. Keep your mind and your eye on the path. That weather, this weather is Gaia's way of trying to help her community and the power of her community, which we are a part of. We just have chosen to separate ourselves for some ignoramus reason. Crazy reason. That's easy to get back. It's easy to come back together. Ground yourself. Ground yourself. This is why we go through valleys. Is to find our ground. Is to find our foundation. To understand where we are coming from and what we stand for. We are coming from this earth, and if we don't start standing for her, there's going to be a lot more of this kind of foggy, steamy, strange, bizarre weather, green clouds, purple skies. I mean, not literally, but it's going to feel similar. People. There's a lot more to saving and helping Gaia than recycling your water bottles and making sure you fill your recycle for the city. What do you use that even cuts back on that? Because there's no such thing as recycling all of our waste. There's too much. There's not enough recycling facilities in the whole world to handle just what the United States produces, let alone all the rest of the world, in plastic. That's why we have a continental island of plastic out in the ocean. So we can do this. We can face this. Just keep going forward. It's tough. Transition, transformation. You know, the butterfly isn't, that caterpillar isn't sitting back in the cocoon going, oh, this feels wonderful, do it again. You can be sure of that. I always compare myself to that caterpillar in the cocoon and what that caterpillar goes through and what I go through. And what I go through is nothing in comparison. So I'm going to move the globe back a little. What's our mountain? Now this really usually tends to be something hard to surpass. Put that over here. I'll hold it up here. Frog spirit. The fairy is having a good time playing with the light off the frog. See the little fairy over there beside her? Oh, there's 2 of them, 3 of them. Oh, they're all around her. Is she the queen of the fairies? No, she's the frog spirit. I wonder if she starts like a tadpole. You know, like the dragonfly. This is a card of renewal. Once you find yourself and are grounded, you'll be renewed. All brand new. There's a little, usually in this deck, I haven't been telling you who the decks are by anyway, or what the decks are. This particular deck is by Denise Lynn. It is the Sacred Forest Oracle deck. There's always a little poem at the beginning of that, and I would like to read that to you. A large golden brown frog sits heavily on a lily pad in a still pond as a warm, sleepy, dark dissolves into night. Its deep song reverberates through the rising chirps of the crickets. The chorus of the frogs is raucous and joyous, seeming to echo loudly at the soul. A giggle of tadpoles lurks at the edge of the pond, hidden and safe, waiting with the expectant patience until their metamorphosis occurs. There's tadpoles in the pond. I didn't see them. I guess so. Interesting. This reading is definitely about transformation and metamorphosis and how to get there. This whole reading. Renewal does not have to be a mountain to be surpassed. It's the mountain to climb to the top of. And it does begin down here in the valley where water collects, because bacteria and new life start in the water. I'm looking here. This card has no number. Okay. We have a 2. This is a 2 card. Card of love. Card of partnerships, duality and balance. This is a partnership card. This one, you can break it down to a 2. It's actually an 8, but you see, kind of interesting. A lot of 1s as well. This 5 card. Card of conflict. I'm reading this as a card of massive change. And these visitors are going to cause instability if you're not ready. If you're not open, if you're resisting the flow of all the energies that are pulling you in every which direction, those unexpected visitors are going to catch you off guard. But once you look to the divine feminine, she will protect you. So the frog spirit really isn't a mountain. Okay. It's a beginning. It's a renewal. Very, very appropriate for Mercury retrograde, I would say, especially the start of it. Since we're, 3-4 days into it now? Spirit, you're giving us some really good messages here. What do we need to know? As just a general message from you, please. Transformation card again. And the dragonfly. So we have frogs with fairies. And those fairies' wings kind of remind me of dragonfly wings. Over here, we've got moths and butterflies. And now we have a dragonfly. This is live life to the fullest. Get out of your box. If that's your house, your office, or your car. Get in nature. Connect with the simple things in life. You are transforming, and transforming is a painful and exhausting process. It pulls you in every direction. Relax and enjoy the process. Look at what you will see. Many, many, many other things are also in transformation. This is becoming a whole new earth. That's why Gaia is telling us is to keep going forward. Take care of her and keep going forward. That way we end up with new, beautiful, and fantastic terra firma. So live this life to the fullest. Get out of your box. Take a look at what's out there. Nature has so much to offer. Even if it's just to listen to the sound of the wind blowing through the leaves of the trees. You can do that in your own yard. Although if you live in the city, noisy city, the noise might get in the way. But the noise will stop ever so often, and you'll hear it. Spirit is telling us, get back to nature. That's our first community. Okay? My goodness. Okay. We have moons coming at us like crazy. The next one is a blue moon, and I believe it's the 30th or the 31st. Second full moon of the month makes it a blue moon. Powerful moon. Don't forget your moon water. Don't forget to charge the cards you want to charge. Don't forget to charge your crystals. Don't forget to charge any charging plate, stones, anything that you feel that needs to have the energy cleansed. Don't forget to put it in this moon. I personally plan on putting out 3 gallons of water for moon water. I give it to my pets, I give it to me, and I give it to my plants. Most of it goes in me and my pets. So let's see what the Moon Magic card from Stacy DeMarco has to say for us. Is that a pretty card? Isn't that pretty? Yeah, get in the water and hold your hands up to the sky. Be wide open for receiving. You are thoroughly, that person right there is extremely, she's grounded almost to her knees. We need to be grounded up over our head, but she's grounded to her knees. Invite peace within your, I invite peace within myself. And then I ripple this outwards. That's your moon message. You radiate peace. In shining it, spreading it. That's what I was trying to do, was saying shining and spreading it. And it came out shedding it. Yeah. You are so firmly grounded. All the changes that are happening down here will not matter. And that's what this blue moon is going to bring for the fall. We have an equinox coming. And then we have a solstice. This moon is to prepare us for those. It's also like Lionsgate and soon to be Halloween, the opening into the fall season. Now, if you follow pagan rituals, you know all the names of all of those holidays. Like I don't mention holidays for any other faith. It's easier that way for me. I don't have to remember as much. Okay? Like Ramadan and, you know what I'm saying? Christmas I can remember. Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Halloween, I don't have a problem remembering that. Oh yes, and Fiesta de los Muertos, Day of the Dead. Celebration of our ancestors and the ancient ones. That's when we will look to them, and that's November 1st. Okay, put this card down. We have a new card coming in today. It's going to be with this particular moon card. Now, we won't always have this card, but it's something I want you to think about as you go through your day today. Instead of making, this is 100 mindful prompts. This is a mindfulness prompt. When you come across something today that kind of rubs you the wrong way, instead of turning your back and walking away, this card is telling us to learn to return, and train to remain. Mindfulness is an awareness arising through paying attention to the present moment. Meditation is format practice of this. Strive to meditate for 5 minutes a day. That goes with the chakra as well. There's another side to this card. Tonight, I want you, this is the start of the day card. Tonight, here's your reasoning. The problem is not thoughts themselves, but the state of thinking without knowing we are thinking. We are mindful when we are aware of our thoughts. What thoughts are present now? Go through them before you go to bed. And as you're winding down. Then your mind can't race anymore and keep you awake. Okay? I'm going to put this over here with a chakra card, just because it's easier. I'll have to keep reaching across in front of the camera. Our final message for today is a therapet. You guys are such troopers, putting up with me for almost an hour. Thank you. And you don't just put up with me. I know you come here to hear the message, and it's a good one today. It's a really good one. Got some interesting things getting ready to happen. This card is about renewal and transformation, and pretty appropriate for Mercury retrograde. The first week of Mercury retrograde. Okay, as we're going into the second week of Mercury retrograde, you guys, don't worry about it. You're doing enough. It's going to be okay. Don't worry about starting anything new or pushing yourself too hard right now. It's what retrograde's all about. A time to reflect, to find renewal, to recharge, and to rest. You notice anything besides the fact that all of those words start with the letter R? They start with two letters, R-E. That's what Mercury retrograde is about. You redo things. If you start something new during Mercury retrograde, be sure you're going to revisit it again. It's a part of Mercury retrograde. It's not anything to be afraid of. It's just a thing to be, if you've got important contracts and business things, that kind of deal, you're better off to wait. Now, join us, Wolf Girl Oracle and I, this week, the last Wednesday of the month. We have a live stream, you guys, on Wednesday. Come join us. Not going to be much talk on resin this time. Going to be reading cards for y'all. So if you're a subscriber of my channel, you can get a free card reading. That's all you got to do to be a part of the chat and everything is subscribe. So come join us. It's a pretty fun place. I promise you, it's a safe place and the people are kind. If they're not, they're kicked out. They get put in timeout. No, they just get asked to leave because it is a very much an adult space. So thank you, you guys. You know, as this week goes by, it's going to be really strange. I send you blessings. I send you love. I send you kindness and abundance. Please be kind to one another. Be patient and kind with those around you, because whether or not you like the idea, they're a part of the community too. They are a part of a community, and their community is about to get turned upside down. That's why we're here. Be kind to yourself, reflect, renewal, and recharge. Most of all, you're doing fine. It's going to be okay. I love you. We'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.